Namaste, friends. This is Elle, and thank you for visiting my channel, Ravenstoop Tarot. I'm hoping you're able to kind of integrate some of these new energies coming in. It's amazing, but very powerful and overwhelming. So I'm going to do a reading, and I'll tell you the decks I'm going to use, but this energy is really amazing. I just wanted to show I'm using some blessed oil. Every time I do a reading, I use a little blessed oil just to kind of protect myself from any kind of negative energies. But, you know, this is a time to really take care of yourself. This is a time to, as I say that Prim, you can hear I locked her out today. But this is a time you really need to take care of yourself, take care of your body, really do some self-care. So I know that's a really kind of a overrated message, but in this case it's really important that you do that. Make sure you're grounding your energy, make sure that you're cleaning up any residual toxic energies in your life, because now is the time to do that. All right, so let's get started on this reading. All right, we're going to do a little cleansing, clearing of the energies. Always when you're working with energy, make sure that you're clearing your space. Make sure you're, you know, setting the intention of clearing the energy. You can use singing bowls. You can use salt water. I have salt water, but my sprayer is less than cooperative. Sage. You know, whatever clearing agent you use, make sure that you clear. I use a variety of things just to kind of keep my energy cleansed. All right, well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support, your kind words, your likes, your shares, subscribes. As I don't monetize this channel, and, you know, I don't do subscriptions or anything like that. These are just messages that I'm called to bring forward. It's in order to work with the algorithms on YouTube, the more you interact with the channel, the more the messages can get out. So if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, I would appreciate it, please. Okay, so I'm using some new decks. I don't know if you can see them, but I have quite a few new decks. I'm going to use the Quantum Oracle, and I'm going to use the Energy Oracle because it's just, for some reason, this energy is amazing. I'm going to use the Angel Tarot cards and the Fairy Tarot cards. So we're going to see what comes up, and if I need to clarify, I will use the Crystal Visions, which is my clarification deck. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to ask for angels, guides, spirits, divine light, beings of love and light to come and help bring this message forward to my viewer. Ask for protection while I am conducting this reading and for my viewer while they are watching this readings. I ask that the messages that are brought forth to be clear and easy to understand for my viewers to be able to grasp the knowledge, the comfort, the wisdom, the support, and the guidance. We ask that only benevolent beings of love and light participate in this reading. No negative energies or entities are permitted in this space. Cleared and cleansed space. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, beings, for all that you do to support us along this journey, to provide us with these messages so that we can understand the journey and be able to capitalize on the energies for our ascension and for the greater good. I'm going to start with this deck. So let's see what's going on in the energies. Planning and action. planning and action. It is number 2. Nope. Okay, where is... Well, that's interesting. There it is. Planning and action. Okay. Get ready and go. A watch, a compass, a pencil lie on the street map. Okay, this is the time of acceleration for you. To take advantage of this energy, make your goal a priority now. If you need to strategize and make specific plans, be sure to get going on these preparations soon. Then follow up with those plans with focused regular action in the direction of your desire. When you are engaged in this type of devotion, the universe takes you seriously and responds. Gather your thoughts, make your plans, and jump into action. Believe in yourself and allow that energy of belief to move you forward to the finish line. Okay, so planning and action. So think about something that you need to plan to do or that you want to do. And this is a great time with these energies to be manifesting. Okay, we have another energy card and an events card. We have letting go and loss. These came out together, so that might be significant of letting go of something that you have lost. So let's look at number 3 energy. Letting go, releasing attachment. There is something in your life that you are ready to let go of. It can be an old job, a location, or even relationship that doesn't suit you anymore. And whether or not it's an external situation you need to release, there is likely an internal pattern that must be shed in order to achieve the happiness and outcomes you desire. Look within. You need to know what you are engaged in, some major self-sabotaging energy, but this is a vibration you can change. It is time to muster up the discipline you need to let go. Free yourself from the inner and outer beasts that have been dragging you down and open your life to the unencumbered destiny you deserve. Okay, so let's look at number 2 events. So we have 2 2s and a 3. Loss. This card signals a time of loss for you. While it may be something minor, it could mean that someone you care about is slowly drifting away. There may even be complete severing of ties in romantic, family, or work relationship. This card could also signify a personal or financial loss. A stock investment could go south, or some valuables could be stolen. However, this loss manifests in your life. It is important that you address the difficulty with calm, self-loving clarity. Let yourself grieve. Vent your anger and sadness in your journal, and as you do, make sure you also release the negative energy. Turn to the supportive people and enjoyable activities in your life. Let yourself slowly take control and reestablish your power and peace of mind. Give it time and know that your soul has something even better coming your way. Okay, so something's going to leave your life. And you're going to struggle with it, but it's an attachment that you need to let go. It feels like a person, but it could be a relationship that is just not suiting you anymore. It's not in your greatest, highest good. So you need to allow the loss to kind of occur, and then you need to plan on how you're going to move forward. How are you going to take this loss and move it into something constructive? Letting go of attachment is one of the biggest lessons in the twin journey. You have to. Because when you attach, you're attached to the dynamic, to the energy of the relationship with your twin, let's say that. When you're attached to the relationship of your twin, you get caught up in the longing and the wanting, and it gets a little stressful on you and your body. I just was noticing in this card, these dogs are just tugging. Looks like she's taken the dogs, trying to get the dogs to go out for a walk. One of them's broken free, and then the other two are just tugging at the leashes, and she's just trying to get them to go in one direction. So I don't know if that's significant to anybody. Maybe when you're having to let go, you just want to let go of the reins and surrender. That's another big lesson in this journey. I'm going to turn this light on. That's another big lesson in this journey. Does it make it easier to see? A little better. Okay, so let's get started. The Sun. That is masculine energy. That is the yes card. That's positive outcomes. So planning and action, letting go and allowing the grief for the loss. I just feel like this is going to be on this side. The Sun is like, there's going to be a positive outcome for whatever that it is you're planning and taking action on. Justice. Now this is the 8 card, which is usually the strength card. In this deck, it is justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decisions. So when you're planning, before you take action, review the details carefully. And when it said there'll be a positive outcome. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, I don't know why I'm shuffling again. I just feel like I should. 2 major arcana is already out. So whatever you're planning is major energies moving forward. There we go. That's because that card needed to come out. Here's the number 9 card, the Hermit. Find or be a mentor, take a break, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Because you may be planning on moving forward on your spiritual path. 3 major arcanas, major energies. What messages for my viewers, please, about this action? What kind of action should they be taking? Another one, but it comes out in the challenge position. The Empress. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So that, to me, I'm going to leave it in the challenge position, is you're trying to get yourself psyched up to make this change, to take this action. Okay, these 3 came out together. We have the Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Autumn, and the King of Autumn. So this is someone, could be some earth energy, who is taking some time to learn about some things before they make like a romantic gesture. Just a moment. This feels like somebody's learning about how to master their emotions. They're working on mastering their emotions. Maybe after this loss. Earth energy. This is in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. So somebody, look at all of these major arcanas here. We have the Empress in the challenge position, the Emperor in reverse. And that is somebody who has lost control of something, who has not mastered something, somebody who is not in spiritual balance. And the Empress, and it might be because the Empress is not quite in balance either, but someone Someone has, holy cow. This really feels like somebody is coming out of dark night of the soul from this loss, with the Hermit energy and the Justice, and actually that being a strength for number 8. And the Sun is, they're coming out of this really unstable energy here, and this withdrawal. And somebody has gone through an emotional crisis, and they're trying to master, they're working on trying to master these emotions, to get a grip. 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Stand up for yourself. So they're becoming a little bit more self-aware of their new perspective, the lessons that they have learned, and that they're going to protect themselves. And they're emotionally vulnerable, and so they're going to protect themselves. This feels like masculine, but it feels like it was something to do with the loss. There's the awakening, the different perspective that they had. I knew this was going to come out, you know. Look at all the major arcanas. Somebody's come out of the dark night of the soul. It feels like the masculine. And now they're trying to master their emotions. They're working on rebuilding. They're working on rebuilding their 3D life, but it feels as though they lost their emotional confidence, and they're trying to rebuild it. Through this dark night of the soul. There's 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. A lot of heavy energy. That's not what I really expected, I'll be honest. Okay, this is the Angel Tarot, and this is a brand new deck. Oh, the Star card right there. It's a beautiful deck. Somebody's gone through a significant loss that they have had to let go, and it could be a loss as in a death, but the Death card didn't come out, and neither did the Tower. This feels like the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine, the Empress and the Emperor had kind of reached a pinnacle in their relationship, and then things just, you know, kind of like the bubble love phase in the twin journey, and then it just exploded on them in a way. They both had to step away to integrate the energies, and went through the dark night of the soul. It feels like the masculine. First of all, the masculine energy of planning and action. That's masculine energy, as well as the Sun being masculine. But we also have the Emperor in reverse and the King here. And the Empress is in the challenge position, which means to me that there's a lot of heaviness with the Divine Masculine, and he's slowly trying to rebuild his life, both emotionally and in his physical world. All right, let's see what this deck has to say. This is the Two of Water, Two of Cups, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So maybe now we're coming out of that. The Two of Waters, the Two of Cups, it's a relationship. Maybe that's what he had to let go of, he or she. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Too much work. Need help. Out of balance. Maybe some health concerns. That's prim. There's the King of Wands. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So it's time for him, the Divine Masculine, to take up the reins and start to rebuild his life. After all of this heaviness, letting go of this burden, he needs to let go of this heavy energy. You can see, look at the major arcanas. Look how heavy this energy is. He had to learn to let go of attachment through this dark night of the soul, because the attachment was the weight. The attachment to the relationship, the 3D relationship. Oh my. I'll take them. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, the Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, Five of Water, 10 of Pentacles, wow, 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. This really feels like he lost not only his divine feminine, but it feels like he lost his significant other. He was in a committed kind of relationship. And he kind of made a impulsive decision. Maybe there was a third party, or he, you know, got into a relationship with his divine feminine. That's why she's in the challenge position here. And he has some regret. But he definitely has moved on. He not only lost the divine feminine, his connection with the divine feminine, he lost, it feels like a marriage. He got caught, or he made a decision that was not in the best timing, and it caused a calamity. There's the King of Air. He didn't think about what could happen if somebody found out about this. Because this regret card here, it's a lot of heavy energy, a lot of earth energy, 3D energy, passion, impulsivity with the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. Could be another man. Feels like maybe another person informed somebody. Three of Pentacles. It's the third party. Could be a third party. This is interesting. This is an interesting reading. I'm going to take a couple more cards and we're going to go with an oracle. I may do some clarifying. Yep, that one wanted to come out. Page of Pentacles. There's just something that feels, I mean, first of all, this is very earthy. So if your person is an earth sign, but, I mean, there's not a lot of cups here. There's a Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups. But there's definitely a loss and a letting go, and somebody trying to rebuild their emotional world. it feels like the emotional world collapsed. There's the Empress upright. Another 3 card. Quite a few 3s. A lot of 2s being a decision. Choosing between 2. 2 cups. And the loss. Letting go of one or both. Feels like he lost both. And now he's having to shed that really heavy energy, the burden of the weight of that decision, and come out a dark night of the soul with a new plan on how he's going to rebuild his life, how he's going to create a new life. This is the Quantum Oracle, 44, Woman Holding a Heart. It's master number 44. Let's see what that means. I'm sorry. It's the Energy Oracle. This card upright could indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who is here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. For a woman, this card might be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. This feels like the Empress holds his heart. But because of the situation, it's only in friendship right now. She can only offer friendship because she doesn't do third party. She's the Empress. Adjacent possibilities. Ooh, that's interesting. A 24. This card can indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a new and different action. So, action. Planning a new way to move forward. And having a new perspective after this dark night of the soul of what he truly wants and what he really wants to move forward with after this letting go and this loss. And he's gone through the grieving process, the ego death, and that's a grieving process. If you haven't, here, I'll move this down, sorry. I always seem to do that. I forget to move the camera down. The grieving process, the dark night of the soul, is a grieving, purging process. I usually don't do this. I don't normally clarify, but the deck's upside down and maybe that's a message. But I have a couple of questions and I want to use this deck. And then I'm going to pull one more oracle card. Because there's something unsaid here. There's something not quite fully explained to me. Spirit, could you please give me more information about this situation with this divine masculine? 7 of Cups. He has a lot of choices he could make. He has to determine which one is right for him. The Sun card again. And I don't know, but these are very different cards here. And I think this has come out in a prior reading. Here we have this masculine on his horse, you know, kind of blowing the horn. And then here we have a woman and a baby. The horse is behind. So I think this is the choice that he's trying to make. That is his yes, or what he feels his destination, his destined path. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's taking his time to deliberate very carefully what is the best, path to take. But also, he's not going to rush into anything after this Dark Night of the Soul kind of thing. There's the Tower. Knew that was going to come out. Yeah. His world came crumbling down. And that was part of his destined path. And the Seven of Swords. And there was a little self-destructive behavior there. Self-sabotaging. Malicious, maybe. Not. There's the Two of Cups again. Yeah. He lost the relationships. In fact, it feels like he lost 2 of them. What does this Divine Masculine need to know about this? Queen of Wands. Perhaps this is a Leo woman. The Sun card is a Leo card with the Queen of Wands as a fire sign. Could be his there's the Four of Wands. There's the commitment. Well, and there's the Nine of Swords in reverse. He is deliberated about this. He's making a decision that he knows is his best outcome. Two of Wands. He is planning, definitely planning his action, taking action. All right, I'm going to pull one more oracle card. Wow. 6th chakra. Archangel Metatron. Again. So Archangel Metatron is obviously very important. Possibly, if this is your Divine Masculine, you may want to mention that. Clarity of thought and personal vision. That makes perfect sense. This is a powerful Archangel. Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra, or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. For you to be on your way to develop a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. Okay, so he's come out of the dark night of the soul. And now he's planning to create this new life. I think I said that. To rebuild his new life. Here's the creation. Oh, look under that, the Magician, the Lovers, and the Sun card again. Just on the bottom of that deck. Manifesting a new life. Creating it, planning on how to do it, manifesting it toward this. We've had the Two of Cups twice. This is the Lover's card, toward the divine love, and which is his divine path. Okay. I think that sums it up. It was a little bit bumpy, it feels like. It's just kind of heavy. It's almost like I can feel the weight of this emptiness he's feeling or has felt. He's going to have to go through a slowly build his confidence back in order to create this new life. So if this is your divine masculine, or if this is you as a divine masculine, you know, I am sending positive energy to you. This is a difficult part of this journey. And ask for help if you need it. Reach out to somebody, a friend, a trusted friend, or a professional if you need help getting over this really heavy grief process. Okay, friends. Thank you so much. I enjoyed your time here with me. And please like, share, subscribe. And if you need a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you. Namaste.